It's Myron from Zuk's Off-Road. Today's video is a little somber. I'm going to dedicate this video to my mother. She passed away last Saturday, actually a week today. And so we're dealing with all of that. She had a great life and we're going to miss her. And I'm very happy that she was able to come out here to the valley where we live here in Arizona. I was able to move her from California out here. It was cost a lot. It took a lot of my life and delayed some products for you guys, last year. But she came out. We did some really incredible things. I've talked to many of you before about the Eagle Sanctuary here. I was able to take my mom out to the Eagle Sanctuary. You might have read Oro Zook. Glenn wrote a story about it, how that he went with me and my mother and went down there with us. Got my mom into a Samurai for the first time in my life, and she enjoyed the four-wheeling out there, getting to the Eagle Sanctuary. She caught 6 fish that day. Of course, I caught nothing because I was going for bass, but she got 6 catfish, and then I think she ate those all in just a couple of days. So my mom had a great life, and she was always about being innovative, and I think I got it from her, the whole thing about designing products and things like that. So today's video is going to be not sponsored, but today's video is going to be about the handful of companies in America that have busted their butts for a long time to service the Suzuki community. And I'm not just talking about myself. I've been doing this for a long time. Not the longest. There's other people that have had companies longer, but those companies have new owners for the most part. So I think there's maybe 2 companies, maybe 3 companies older than I am as far as being in the business. I've got 20 years here just in a few days. And so this is about the companies that you need to support in the United States. And so we're going to be putting those in the description. Also, we're going to put the link in the description for the free cradle. I really want more comments on that. We love to give away stuff. Our next, I think, not our next video, but maybe coming up here, some of you remember the video that we're doing for the little girl with brain cancer. Well, that car's coming up here pretty soon, and we're going to be putting the bumpers on that car, making a video for that. But today, let's support the Suzuki people here in America that keep your cars running. I have a part in that, but I'm talking about all of us. I'm not talking about just me. And here's what I mean. This brass shift sheet, we've sold more than anybody because I brought this to the market. I was the first one that made this. And when I made this, I made this because it was in my first Samurai that my father-in-law gave me, and he made an aluminum one. And because he was a great machinist, a lot of his stuff is floating around in outer space. This is Debbie's dad, my wife's dad. He's gone now. But when he gave me that Samurai, he had a problem with the rubber shift sheet, and so he put an aluminum shift sheet in. And when I saw that a couple years after I started Zuk's Off-Road, I'm like, I'm going to make that in brass. And then I went and did the sidekicks, and I did what's called the thong for the transmission. And we've sold more of these simply because I brought it to the market. Other people have tried different things like poly rubber or Delrin, but the brass is the winner, and we all know that. So I want you to know that when I look at eBay and I see the Communist Chinese Party has about 30 of these on eBay, shipped from China, mainland China, not Taiwan. Taiwan is not Communist Party. But when I see that, it hurts me because a lot of you new guys don't know who the companies are that you should be buying stuff from. And I don't even care if you buy brass. The point is that you shouldn't be spending your money with your enemy. The Communist Chinese Party is taking your dollars and they're just buying bullets that they're going to use against us in the future. So don't spend your money with the Communist Chinese Party. Please do not buy your stuff on eBay unless you know it's a company. If you don't know that Highway 83 is in Wisconsin and Tony sells these on eBay, don't buy the one that's cheaper that says ship from China. That's what I'm asking you to do today. Take care of the companies. We're going to list them in the description. Take care of the companies that have bled so that you can go out and have fun on the weekend. I do this business not to make money. I do this business because I love it. I love what I do. I love the Suzuki. I love being outdoors. I've been outdoors for a really, really long time. A lot of you know I used to race enduros when I was younger. Hate to admit it, I'm getting old. But I used to race enduros in California, used to off-road in California. I didn't even know Suzuki existed as a product, as a car. No idea that Consumer Reports lied about them and ruined our future. But here I am, 20 years doing this, and as you know, maybe you don't know, I'm trying to sell the manufacturing part of the company and the tooling and the machines and all that because I'm just cannot keep up. It's that simple. I just can't keep up with the orders. It's gotten to the point where I think my wife would rather that I close the company down than just get stressed out about this anymore. It's not about the money. It's about what I want to do. I don't want to do anything else but work on Suzuki things. And this machine right here, she's probably done 30,000 of these brass shift sheets, and they're going to last the whole lifetime of that car. And so here's a product that was invented by my family that I improved on, and then I brought more into the market, and it just hurts me to know that a lot of you are going to see that cheap price and say, yeah, sure, I'll get it off of eBay to ship direct from China. I used to be on eBay. I just now call it China Bay. It's all it is. It's all full of Chinese crap. I want to explain something to you, and so it's very simple. I'm not asking you to send it back to China. I'm going to show you the difference between an American-made product and a Chinese product. You take a straight edge. You put it on the curved edge. If it does not have a curve in it to fit a ball, if it's straight, that's from China. They can't copy anything right, and so they copied it wrong. So if you have a tough time getting the shift sheet into the T-case and you have to pound it down, it's from China. So just be aware, mine drop in, mine have a curve. When I put a straight edge in there, it's something you really can't see, but if you put a straight edge in there, you can see that the material's not there. It's curved because everything's a ball. All right, so a straight edge on a ball doesn't rotate that well. This isn't a T-case, but you get the idea. Everything that we make, it has a curve in it because we're machinists, and so kind of my background. So you see, when I made this tool, it cuts a radius. The Chinese just make a flat edge. So I wanted to show that to you in case you wanted to check and see what you got. But if you buy it on eBay and it says from China, I think you know what you got. So that's how you find out. Buy American, support the companies. I'm pro-America, America first. I don't want to get into politics right now. I just simply want to ask you as the Suzuki community to do your part and support the companies that you see down in the description. I'm going to list most of them, and just so you know, if I left you out as a company or a person, and it comes to mind like ZuksOffHazard, also Sam Reeves out of South Carolina. I'm going to be listing manufacturing companies that actually are involved in making things for your cars here in America. And God willing, someday I'll be remembered as somebody that did something for the Suzuki community. Anyways, thank you very much for watching the video. Sorry that this one was such a downer. Please subscribe, share this video. It's time that that we stand together. There's a company that has been after me to market their products. I said no, I don't do business with the CCP. And so now they're right on Facebook going directly. They're trying to get into all of our Suzuki communities. So please avoid TRE 4x4. Do not do business with them, please. They are owned by the Communist Party, and as soon as they get in here through some company, you'll see that we won't be able to survive. My dealer in Israel wanted to go with the Chinese products instead of my products, and so, we kind of had to close that down because, if we don't sell stuff to a dealer, then we can't, have them as a dealer. But you got to be careful. The Chinese stuff may look good, but it's built cheap. It won't last. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, thank you very much for watching the videos. I'm, again, very apologetic for putting that heavy thing on you, but it's also really positive that you support the people that we're going to list down in the description. And again, if I missed you, I apologize. I know who most of you are, and if you want me to be involved with you, get a hold of me. If you're a new company, I support the do-it-yourself people. I support the new businesses coming up, because when I was starting, I was pushed down by the big companies. They didn't want another person in the market that was going to innovate products that would take away from their business. And so I had a tough time getting going, and that's why I try to promote people, specifically Dr. Z. I hope Zach gets huge. I really do, because he's brought some cool stuff to the market. He's a manufacturer, so I'm really all about manufacturing here in America, bringing the jobs back. So I am going to list Dr. Z. Great guy, Zachary. Anyways, thank you very much for watching the videos. Love you guys, love the community. Thank you very much. Be safe, go wheeling. Let's do some business together, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye.